Om Sai Ram. Hello everyone. I'm Manisha Patnaik Pandey and I welcome you to my channel Sharing Thoughts. Today I'm sharing thoughts on dealing with negative thoughts. Are you dealing with negative thoughts and don't know how to stop them? We are not the only one. So we all deal with negative thoughts every day, and there are people who are suffering from this flow of negativity each moment, and they just do not know how to control it, and if at all they would ever be control it. The answer is they can control it. I will relate a very old saying here: practice makes the man perfect. Yes, practice. You just need to practice positive thinking, and then you will eventually reach a position where your mind will generate positive pattern of thoughts. So how do we do that? It's very simple. When you get a negative thought, when your mind generates a negative thought, take a pause and realize that you are getting. The answer is addressing and processing a negative thought instead of shying away from it or, you know, suppressing the thought. The more you suppress it, the more violent it will be, and one day it will get even more worse for you to handle. So the best thing to do is to address the thoughts that you are getting. Negative thoughts could be from of anything, of any nature. It could be about your own life. It could be about your loved ones, even though you love them a lot, even though you care your loved ones, but you might just have this, tendency of thinking negative about them. You may have this tendency of misunderstanding them. You may have this tendency of taking everything to your heart. You may have this pattern of behavior which is like, taking everything on a very personal level, and everything to an extent where it becomes an issue for you to deal with. And then it's not only about that. Negativity, like I said, of could be of many other kinds. About your own life, like you hear something and you start thinking negative about your own life. Okay, this has happened to them, it may just happen to me as well. So these kind of thoughts are pretty common, and negative thoughts often also become the cause of fear and doubt and insecurity in one's life. And the best way to deal with it is address it. Just listen to it. Listen to it. How? Just listen to your mind. Okay, I'm getting this thought. So what am I do? What am I supposed to do with this thought right now? I'm getting this trigger. I'm getting this anger. I'm getting this negative idea or notion about a person or a situation. How do I go about it? Do I need to act on it? No, you don't need to act on it. You just need to take a pause. Just take a pause and think, and take it as a question mark, like a question. You have these question papers in your examination. Likewise, take it as a question. Okay, this is the negative thought. I need to deal with this first. And I need to take it as a question. Okay, what could be the relevant answer to this question? What could be the relevant and right way to deal with this thought? Is it a relevant thought? First of all, you need to ask that. Am I thinking sane? Is this a sane thought? Does it hold any water? Does it have any relevance? Does it matter? Is there actually any truth to it, as say in the form of evidence? If no, then okay, next step. How do I deal with it? What can I do to deal with this thought right now that I'm getting and that is bothering me a lot? Let me, let me just sit and journal. Start writing one by one. Is this the solution to my thought? Is that the solution to my thought? No? Then is this the solution to my thought? Eventually you will find a solution, and you will successfully address that negative thought. Okay, I can understand you're traveling, or you are in your office, or you're busy, or you are just not, not everyone is about journaling. I can totally understand that. But if you can't just write, then okay, close your eyes, think of every solution that you could think to deal with this situation. Suppose you are thinking that, you know, you have a doubt on your friend, okay, or you have a doubt on your colleague, that the colleague is trying to spread rumors about you. This is a doubt, there is no evidence to it, okay, or you are getting a very negative energies from the colleague. Need to think, okay, do I have the evidence? No, I don't have. I haven't heard anything. It's just an idea, just a thought, it's just a doubt. So how do I deal with it? The first thing to do is calm your mind, take a deep breath, and then just say, has he ever with me? No. Is he good to me? Yes. Has anyone ever come to me and say anything about him? No. Okay. If I have not got any evidence, I'm not going to respond or react negatively to this. So in a way, you are training your mind. This is a very small example that I give, okay. There are obviously a lot of serious things that goes on in this thing called brain and mind. So yeah, so you just need to create that space between your mind and thought. If this is your mind, this is the thought, you just need to push the thought a little, create a space, and then realize that, okay, when you create that space, automatically you are responding and addressing to that thought, and you are thinking to deal with it in a positive way, and eventually you will successfully be able to get rid of that thought. So it's a very slow process. Overnight it's not going to happen for you. It's a very, very slow process, but then you have to start from somewhere. So start it from today. Every thought that you get, every negative thought, I must lay emphasis on this. Positive thoughts are most welcome. So every negative thoughts that you get, try to create a space between your mind and your thought. Address it, do not suppress it, do not look away, or do not just think that, okay, no, maybe this is true, or oh my god, this is the truth. Don't take it, first of all, you need to realize, don't take it as facts. Your negative thoughts are not facts. That you need to realize, absolutely realize it, okay. So address it, think about it. So you have your own ways, writing, like journaling, and closing eyes and thinking. And in fact, talking to oneself is not bad sometimes. Talking to oneself and trying to analyze a thought is pretty good. It will give you a lot of answers. So try that, and do tell me if you have been able to successfully implement it or not. Yes, like I said, it will be a slow process initially, but eventually your mind will be trained to think positive. When you do that, your mind will automatically start generating positive thoughts. So I'm just saying it from my own experience. I have done it and I have seen the result. So I'm sure you can do it as well. It's not a scientific thing. I'm not a expert. I'm not an expert in this. I'm just speaking on based on what I have experienced in my life. So if I could help one person watching this, I'll be really happy. So please subscribe to my channel, and for more such videos, and please share your thoughts on that comment box. Thank you so much for watching. Om Sai Ram.